Stagecast Creator, the software no teacher should be without.
Hi, I'm JT. I'd like to tell you about the software no teacher can do without, Stagecast Creator. Creator gives students and teachers the power to create interactive simulations, stories, games, and more. With Stagecast Creator, boys and girls alike use the computer mouse to create projects completely visually without a programming language. Let's take a look at a couple simulations made with Creator.
This flower garden is a simulation of the life cycle of our ecosystem. The warmth of the sun evaporates the water, and the bees help pollinate the flowers. This simulation demonstrates the diffusion of different sized molecules through a semi-permeable membrane.
Some schools use Creator as a tool for students to demonstrate their depth of knowledge in varied subject matters, such as language arts, math, or science. Some schools use Creator as an introductory tool for computer programming. The software is easy enough for young students to use, yet powerful enough for advanced users to make very complex simulations. Once projects are complete, students can share their work in class or even over the internet, and other students can interact with the simulations by changing conditions or modifying the rules of behavior. The basic process of creating a simulation is quite simple. You create a character, change the way it looks, and give it rules of behavior. Let's see how this works.
To create your own simulations, we start out by using these three buttons. This first button lets you create a character, the second button lets you draw its appearance, and the third one lets you create rules to tell it what to do. Let's create a character and teach it to walk to the right. We click on the first button to create a new character. Then we use the second button to change its appearance. We can use the paint tools to draw our own images, or if you use the Get button, you can import any JPEG or GIF image. Now when we click play to start the simulation running, nothing happens. That's because we have to give the character rules to tell it what to do. Let's give it a rule to walk to the right. We use the third button to create a new rule. Now you can see that the stage is made up of squares. The first thing we do is drag the handle to the right to make room for the character to move. Now we're ready to make our rule. To teach our character how to walk to the right, all we do is grab it and move it to the right. That's it. Every rule in Creator looks like this. There's a before picture and an after picture. This rule says if there's an empty space to the right of me, then move into it. Now when we start our simulation running, we can see that our character knows how to walk to the right. Now let's add a rock and teach our character how to jump over rocks. We create a new character, change its appearance so it looks like a rock, and now when we start the simulation running, our character stops at the rock. Let's give it a new rule to teach it to jump over rocks. This time, we drag the spotlight bigger to make more room to move. Now we teach our character that when it comes to a rock, it moves into the square above the rock and then down on the other side. Now let's start the simulation running. See, our character knows how to jump over rocks. It's important to realize that we didn't just make a movie of a character jumping over a rock. A movie or animation does basically the same thing every time. Let's use the copy tool and make another rock See, our character knows how to jump over any rock. With Creator, you make simulations, not animations. By building on these basic steps, you can create simulations such as these. This monarch book simulation is a report made by an 8-year-old girl on monarch butterflies. It is in the form of an interactive book with animations and sounds.
Monarch Butterflies by Captain Sylvan. The monarch butterfly lays her eggs on a milkweed plant. After 4 days, the eggs hatch. The caterpillar eats and grows for 15 days. Then the caterpillar makes a chrysalis. In about 2 weeks, the chrysalis turns transparent, and soon the butterfly emerges. It takes a few hours for the wings to harden. And then it starts all over again. The end.
This simulation of a pachinko game shows the probability of balls dropping in several bins. It even has a graph to show the probability. This is a video game called Car Commotion made by a teenage boy. To get started with Stagecast Creator, simply open the software and click Learn Creator to begin the interactive tutorial at your own pace. 18 lessons in all, including a quick start lesson. The tutorial consists of instruction pages down here below and pre-made simulations that go along with the instructions, and a series of challenges that show you how to use all of the tools in Creator.
I hope you've enjoyed this introduction to Stagecast Creator. Teacher packs, lab packs, and volume licensing are all available for Creator. Just email us at info@stagecast.com with any questions. Remember, Stagecast Creator, the software no teacher can be without.